from Chico. Well, Mayor Andrew Coolidge actually said that we could see that as soon as next spring. Well, that was last March when that talks of that was actually happening, but now it's not looking too likely. New at 6, Action News Now reporter Danny Maston spoke with one man about his frustrations and shows what the city has in the works for those flights.
It gets to you after a while, that commute. You know, the three and a half hour flight is not so bad, but you tack on an hour and a half drive at the end of it. It kind of wears on you.
William Caput lives in Chico but commutes to Dallas every 2 weeks for his job.
You know, I decided, like, you know, I'll just suck it up and do this and fly out here under the understanding that work was being done to get the airport going again.
I took his airport concerns to Chico Mayor Andrew Coolidge.
The city is looking and has hired a marketing firm and then also a firm to help us with the revenue guarantee fund. So you're going to see that revenue guarantee fund roll out in the next 60 days.
Coolidge says the city needs local companies to guarantee $1 million to $1.5 million in revenue. The goal is for people to be able to come here to the Chico airport to hop on a nonstop flight to LAX.
Chico could have, flights down to LA a couple of times a day, and we know with the number of travelers that we have in the city that will actually work and be financially viable for an airline.
Caput tells me a flight between LA and Chico will bring more business opportunities to Chico.
I wouldn't start a business in Chico that required any type of high-skilled person, because how would they get there? How would you do an in-person interview with anybody? You know, every time I've interviewed, I fly in and then I fly out the same day. It's like, to get someone to Chico, there's no way to do it. They'd have to, drive an hour and a half, and a lot of people won't do that.
If everything goes as planned, Mayor Coolidge says the city hopes to have flights up and running within the next year. Reporting in Chico, Danny Maston, Action News Now coverage you can count on.
Mayor Coolidge tells Action News Now the widening of Cohasset Road is part of the plan to attract an airline to Chico. The Department of Transportation's already guaranteed $500,000 toward that end as well.